So I wanted to talk about what we are doing at Hewlett-Packard to make BYOD a reality for our customers. Right now, what you see in the network is, frankly, three big things. First, the network is very complex. It has been complex for the last 25 years. That has a lot to do with how the industry has developed. And as you know, at Hewlett-Packard, my mantra has been simplification of the network. That is what we focus on, that's what we do. And frankly, our BYOD solution really brings that to the market. So first, the network's been extremely complex, and setting up BYOD has been very difficult. It tends to be extremely manual because there aren't a lot of tools to actually create a networking environment that can allow you to bring a device into the network of your choosing. Also, today, you may not know this, but wired and wireless networks are separate. All of our competitors have separate wired and wireless networks. They do not converge in any way. And they're not managed as if they're a single network, which I find very strange because, frankly, it's the same transport mechanism across both of those kinds of networks. However, our competitors don't have it. So what happens is when someone wants to put in place a wireless infrastructure in order to accommodate bringing your own devices or mobility, they have to set up an entirely separate network that is managed completely separately with completely different networking management tools. And then finally, the network edge, because we have all these devices and because it's become wireless, has gotten very porous. There is no network edge anymore. It's gone away. And what that brings with it is quite a bit of vulnerability, especially if you're bringing devices into that environment and you're going to websites that are bad, or you have malware already in the device. That causes a problem for IT, and frankly, most of them really don't want you in there. However, it's a requirement of users, and so they know it has to be done. So solving for that security issue is a big, big problem as well, and one that we're here to solve. So what we've done here at Hewlett-Packard is we've developed a complete BYOD solution. This is the most complete BYOD solution in the market today, and it has some really, really unique features that I want to spend a little bit of time with you on today. First, we have some wonderful new tools that allow you to manage and to provision folks onto the network for wired and wireless. The first is called our unified, our IMC User Access Manager. So IMC, or Intelligent Management Center, is our network management tool. As I've told you in the past, it is our singular network management tool. We do not have 27 like other folks. We have one. And with that, we've included a new module in the IMC that allows the IT organization to provision, onboard, and manage devices that come into the network. So in addition to be able to manage the network, they can manage and provision and onboard those devices that folks bring into the environment. We're also announcing our IMC Smart Connect, and it's basically a bundle. What we've done is we've bundled the wireless LAN manager module of IMC with this new user access manager module together, so that if you need to start a BYOD solution right away, you can do that using this bundle. It's actually, we've turned it into a virtual appliance so that you can load that in its own instance and be able to start up a BYOD environment immediately. We've also announced several new products. Now, this is very important because these are unified wired wireless products. They are unified wired wireless switches. That is very unique, and they're managed from a single network management environment. So the first is our 830, which is our 830 unified wired wireless switch. This is an access switch. It has about 24 ports. It allows over 1,000 users on a single access switch, and it dissolves the wireless LAN controller into the wired switch. So it literally combines those two capabilities together in a single access switch. We've brought that same functionality to our core campus switches as well, our 10500s and our 7500s, with another wired wireless module that fits into those products. So essentially what you can do is you can scale up the amount of users and the amount of devices when you put the modules that you need to into the 10500 and the 7500 together. In fact, the module combined with the 10500 can support over 200,000 devices. So huge scalability. And again, whether they're devices connected to a wired infrastructure or devices connected to wireless, doesn't matter. It's all viewed as the same, it's all managed as the same. And in both cases, we offer power over Ethernet, which allows you to power those devices if you would like to. And finally, we're announcing our new 2920 series access switch. So this is our latest switch in one of our best-selling switching platforms, which is the 2910. A great access switch that again provides power over Ethernet for multiple devices. It also, by the way, is OpenFlow enabled. And that's important because I know that you might remember we made a very, very large announcement in October on our SDN controller and our SDN solution. I want to remind you, we also have created an application in the SDN environment using our controller. It's an application around security. And it's very, very specifically important in a BYOD environment because what it does is it blocks web threats at the port. So today, normally what you have is you have a separate appliance that essentially you have to, if you have a device that has malware on it, that traffic goes all the way across the network to the appliance, through the appliance, it's cleaned and then back out. Well, dragging all that malware across your network is actually fairly risky. So the idea here is to block that web threat at the switching port in which that user is. So instead of it going across the entire infrastructure, it's blocked right there. And it doesn't matter if it's a wireless device or a wired device, it will block the malware. What we've done is we've combined our tipping point DB Labs capability, which downloads zero-day signatures into our SDN controller, which then pushes those signatures out to every single switching port in the fabric. So essentially, you have now secured that edge, whether it's a wireless environment or whether it's a wired environment. Because why? Because if you have a user who's decided to go to a bad website, the minute they move to that URL, it is blocked at the port in which they're connected. So tremendous capability from a security perspective, and again, fits into our larger BYOD solution. So really what you're getting is a very complete solution from the tool set to the unification of wired wireless infrastructure, all the way to the security of that environment. So just to sum it up, what are the benefits for the customers? First, simplicity. HP networking is all about simplicity. That is our mantra. That's what we do for the network. It is our value proposition, and frankly, it's the most unique value proposition in the industry. So that simplicity is what we bring with our BYOD solution, where you can have automated setup and management as well. We also bring scalability with this offering. Again, not only do you have wired wireless access switches where you can plug in over 1,000 users, you also have scaling up to over 200,000 devices with our module that fits into the 10500 and the 7500. And finally, as I said, security. This is a very unique security solution. No one else in the industry offers it, and it ensures that you have a secure switching fabric. No matter where that user starts on the network, no matter where that device is in the infrastructure, those threats, those web threats and that malware will be blocked right where they are. So it's a very comprehensive offering. It's a very unique offering, and it's one that we're really excited about. And as Stephen mentioned, it's all about innovation for us. So this takes quite a bit of innovation and creativity, and that's what HP brings to the market.